Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. I want to say how beautiful the trees are when the leaves are on. It's a massive difference between winter and summer or spring, and everything is just completely different. Anyway, I was on the phone with Mr. Oliver. You remember we are helping him rebuild that barn. And he said that he needs 2 pallets of cement bags delivered. So I'm gonna go and fetch those. And I'm gonna go and visit a friendly little lady. But I don't know if she's actually little. But she is a friendly lady. And she said she has something for the museum. And I'm gonna go fetch that after I deliver the concrete. Or cement, actually, yeah. The concrete is a product of cement and other stuff, an aggregate, and the cement is the binding agent. In any case, I'm rambling. Let me go to the warehouse and fetch that cement. I have probably parked in the wrong position, but it's... yeah. I'm not gonna bother. Have you seen that? There are ads everywhere for VR, Farming Simulator. So supposedly you're gonna be able to control your vehicles and even disassemble them, service them and everything via VR. Okay, 2 pallets of cement bags bought. So let me try and load them onto my truck and deliver them. It was around 5,500 for both bags, but yeah, I'm not worried about money. I have so much, I don't know how I'm gonna use it. So it'll be fine. It's such a fine thing that I have this forklift at home, basically the same model, because I kinda got used to it, and it's a lot easier to do loading here at the warehouse. So yeah, that's a plus, I guess. They didn't have any other models available. Okay, I overcooked it a bit. So for the time being, the forecast is still showing a sunny day today. Which means that I'm probably gonna be able to go into the forest and take a tree, maybe a couple trees down, and bring them to the sawmill, because it has been standing for 2 consecutive episodes now. Because I did not provide any materials. And in the previous day, if you remember in the previous episode, there was not much I could do because there was hail and I don't want to risk my equipment. All right. So it's not very far to go to deliver this material. I just hope I don't get stuck in traffic again or block the traffic. But if I park right here and put the hazards on, it should be fine. So let's take the straps off. Alright, this is it. The work continues. and I'm on my way. So next stop is I should visit that lady that has something for the museum. I'm not sure if what she offers is actually any historical value, but it is an aesthetic value, so yeah, of course. Of course I'm gonna go get, excuse me, of course I'm gonna go get that donation, and then the curator can decide if it's usable or not. And I still have the lamp with me that I picked up in my toy shop, so I should deliver that to the sawmill. Not the sawmill. To the museum. I keep getting things mixed up. So I know I look like a bit of a creep driving around the neighborhood very slowly, but I don't exactly know which house I need to go to. Be one of these houses. Yep, it's this one. So how do I get to the actual house? It's a good thing that this is a, how should I say, a square community. You can simply take a turn left and another left and you're right back at the place you were. Okay, and over here is the mailbox and the driveway. Hello, anybody home? So I had a nice cup of coffee with the lady. She lives alone here and she has some trouble or issues with the local kids. It would seem. If you pay attention, there is a cone in her chimney. So while I'm here, she asked me if I could go up there and try and wiggle it out and take it down, because it is a fire hazard. And there should already be a ladder right around here. Yeah. She tried to do it by herself, but yeah, of course. It's scary. She got afraid. Oh, and there's another cone. Should I leave this one here? Maybe maybe put it as a hat. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Anyway, let's take this down. Put it off the roof somehow. Okay, now how do I get this one? I've been trying to pull this out, but this cone is properly wedged in. I can't really do anything about it. Not unless I want to damage the chimney. So sadly, I'm not gonna be able to help the old lady, and she's gonna need to call a fire department, or maybe it's the chimney masters, or yeah. It's a shame, because I really wanted to help her. At least I got the other cone off of the roof. Well, you know what they say, you can't always win. And the kids around here seem to be very creative if you pay attention. This actually looks like some kind of a snake. It's made out of cones and out of life vests, or yeah, no, it's not a vest. It's a life ring, floating ring, shape ring. Gotta check out Or I gotta look up what the name of this is, but this is used on a ship. If anyone goes overboard, so you can throw it off and help person in need. And this also seems to be wedged quite thoroughly inside. Interesting. Okay, in any case, and so I don't spend the whole morning here. Basically, these flowers are what the old lady is offering. So I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna see what the curator says. Yes, yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, take care. Goodbye. Alright, so everything is now set. I have loaded the flowers into the truck. And now it's time to go to the museum. Give me a second. I just want to check something because I've seen this garage over here and maybe there might be something here that would interest the museum. Oh, there is an old generator, but these are quite plentiful here. And there's an anchor. Would that interest the museum? I don't know. Let me call the curator and see what's up. He said nope, it's not that kind of a museum. So it's travel time. I'm gonna see you there. Okay, and this is in here. This is my lamp that I took from the toy maker shop. And this is my, actually, furnace. And would you look at that? Those flowers were not flowers at all. They were actually from this mill. The belts that, or cups, that took grain to the top. So this is a grain elevator. And this is how it scooped up grain. You might remember I said a few episodes ago that this open part seems to be in weight of something, and I would have never guessed that those flowers were actually planted in an old part of this grain elevator. Maybe another grain elevator, but you know what I mean to say. So, yeah, I would be looking for it for a long time, and then now I have to break the sad story to the lady because the flowers got thrown out. Because of course you can't have flowers if you want to move grain. Yeah, I know this is not a functional grain elevator, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Such an interesting find. Again, I would never have guessed. Well, I think it's high time that I go and start work in the forest. Otherwise my sawmill is gonna stay without work for another day. Gonna be another $1 lost. There is no shortage of dollars though. At least not yet. Never know what life brings. Okay, now before I go into the forest, I do think I need to make a quick service on my tractor. If I remember correctly, yeah, it needs an oil change and stuff like that. It's been a few hours and I did put the tractor through its paces. Oh yeah, no wonder. I believe I have all the equipment ready in the workshop. I'm gonna park this here. Probably gonna be easier if I take the front loader arm off. I can actually open up the hood. Good. Well, I'll be back in a jiffy. After a thorough examination, I found out that the tractor is still fine. It's not too long since it has been serviced, so yeah, actually the grab was in need of a service. It had some leaky pipes, and that's all taken care of now. Okay, so let's get going. Wow. I really did get the arm stuck. I guess that's gonna be on repair list quite soon. Before I go down, I need to collect my chainsaw. This is turning in quite a beautiful day, I must say. A gentle breeze and sun is shining. We have 16 degrees Celsius, so it's gonna be quite fine. It's not gonna be too hot or too cold to work. Actually, I think this temperature is just about perfect. It cools you down enough so you can work for longer periods of time, and it's also not cooling you too much. Wow, these trees have grown, haven't they? Ooh-wee, these are tall. Yeah, when they get to their full height, I'm gonna lease a tree harvester or something like that and quickly take them down and process them into manageable size. 6 meter length is probably the best length for long planks and for short planks. So I'm definitely doing that. But not yet. Excuse me, mailman. I did take your right of way. Alright, so now I need to find a tree that I'm gonna process and take with me up to the sawmill. Gonna be one of these big ones. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I was eyeing this one. Well, let's do it. Timber! Right. Now to delimit and leaf it. Cut it into pieces, and then I'm gonna start loading. Okay, so I'm actually hauling 2 trees up the hill. Because one only half filled the trailer and I said that I need more. Need more. So here I am with the load of wood. This should give me quite a lot of material to process. It's a solid wood. It's thick, it's hard, it's heavy. So it should be fine in here. And I have remembered to take the arm as low as I can. So I wonder how much we'll get for this trailer of wood. So one thing is I need to deliver this wood, and I still have some branches down at the forest. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got just under 10,000 liters, which is not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And now I'm gonna take the trailer, and you know what? I'm gonna take the Massey-Ferguson, stretch its legs a bit. The only thing is I need to take off the forklift attachment kind of thingy. It's gonna be fine if I put it here. And I must say I am very impressed at how this tractor starts up. Like it never even got turned off. Cool. And while I'm here, let me return the chainsaw back. I haven't been in this tractor for a long time now. It's always interesting to notice how much different these old tractors are compared to the new ones. But I don't know, if you have any experience with these old tractors, you might say they have a soul. And I will say they do have a soul. It's just different, you know, to use them. Everything is more, not exactly primitive, but it's more, you're more exposed to things. There are more vibrations. There are more shakes and creaks that are all around the tractor cab. You can feel the ground through the steering wheel. So yeah, it is quite different to these newer tractor models. In any case, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to fit everything onto the trailer. I should be able to. Even though I could make quite a pile and then just put a strap over it. That might also work. Okay, so there's one pile here and there's another over there. I'm gonna start with the second one. And I'm gonna keep the tractor running. Keep on running. Running from ourselves. Okay, I'll be quiet now. Okay, so this is both piles loaded. Let me securely strap it down before I start moving, because I just might lose something. And I have no idea how much wood this would potentially get me, but it's gonna be some, and it's gonna be useful. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I guess it's quite heavy, the trailer, with the bucket of branches. This could be my new product, bucket of branches. Hello, kind sir, would you like to buy a bucket of branches for your wife? No. Aw. Business idea failed. Come on. You can do it. Okay, the road is clear. Do I even dare putting it into second gear? Yeah, I kind of forgot this tractor doesn't really have much power. Come on, Massey, you can do it. I believe in you. I root for you. And it really is such a beautiful day. I'm very happy with what today has to offer. Now for the last climb. Yeah, this reminds me of the times that I hauled those ravaged trees that I was clearing around the county, and I used the first tractor, the John Deere, to haul those logs up. It was quite a stretch from time to time. Yeah, the tractor really didn't enjoy it too much. Now another question, did I leave enough space for the trailer to go in? Yeah, I guess I have. The only thing I need to move away is this caution sign. Go right here, out of the way. And now reverse the process, straps off, and take everything off the trailer. And we should be golden. So we are at 9,300 and we are at 11,700. So that's 2,500. This is not a bad amount. It's actually quite decent. Okay, so let me put this back into the shed, back under cover. And now I'm gonna go make myself something to eat, have a lunch, and I'm gonna scour the Facebook for some more things that I can go and collect for the museum. And I think it's gonna be a beautiful day. Probably gonna spend it on the porch, reading a book or something similar. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.